Wrestling fans all over the world are getting ready for the big day coming up in a few days here, Thanksgiving. Well, the ICW is always willing to accommodate. Here on the ICW 50th Anniversary Spectacular, we're going to give you some stuffing. And first off today, we're going to give you the new ICW champion, Vic Steamboat, way back when. Roll.
Maybe a little more powerful than Vic.
Now, he's definitely, seems to
weigh about 20, 30 pounds of body weight. Should be a break. The referee should get in there. Oh, big right forearm to the chest.
got him forced against the rope, whipped off the rope. Oh, he misses with that right. Flying body press.
1, 2, kick out.
Almost a 3 count. Headbutt by the
Big,
thing.
devastating headbutt. What a head on that man, huh?
That's quite colorful hair. The Duke told me last week that his hair was natural. He was born with that color hair. Nice back kick by Vic Steamboat. Walked right into it. Another headbutt.
Whoa, you just can't get enough to stop that big thing, man. It's just unbelievable.
Well, the thing from parts unknown, and he, pulls on that rope, and Vic is back down, and
Man is a highly conditioned athlete, this thing. He's like a machine. He won't stop.
oh, he's down, but he's certainly not out. Bent over that second rope. And you lose your balance like that, it throws off your equilibrium, and it's hard to come back.
Well, he's very, very, I mean, he's staying right on that guy.
Working on the shoulder area. I hope to those nerves. Shot to the chest.
He's just laying punishment. Steamboat's got to get something going here. Or he's in a world of trouble.
Out of nowhere, Steamboat, another shot. Trying to gain some momentum here versus the
martial
thing.
arts.
The martial arts training.
Oh, big devastating karate chop. Took the wind right out of the man.
Another chop to the forehead, and the thing is staggering. You can see the red marks across the chest of the thing where the chops of Steamboat are taking their toll. Vic Steamboat's got him staggering.
Gotta stay on him, baby.
Flying drop kick, and he went a little high on that one.
I think the back of his legs might have caught the thing in the back of the head.
It's turned into a slugfest here. The thing is back against the ropes, and Steamboat measured that one straight to the forehead. Out over the ring. Out here on the floor of the Immokalee Gymnasium. Referees backing Vic into the other side of the ring to let the thing back in. And Vic, come on, says, come on back in, big boy. And he throws a chair, which is not a smart move. Vic's got the chair. And he's not exactly offering him a place to sit,
I don't
is he?
understand what he's going to do. I mean, that thing is crazy. The ordinary man's got the chair. Whoa.
Well, the thing's had a cut on his chest opened up. He's bleeding just a little bit.
He opened up, I believe he opened up his nose a little too.
Oh, leapfrog by Steamboat. Oh! Tried for that high cross body block, and the thing ducked out of the way and right through the bottom rope and the second rope. It's Vic Steamboat out on the floor, and he is stunned, George.
He is stunned.
They're counting. He drove his head right into the mat on that one. Referee continues to count. The thing is back into the ring.
Referee's at, I don't know what he's, he broke the count maybe, I don't know what he's doing.
Vic Steamboat looks quite
shocked.
stunned,
He don't know
trying to
where he
gather
is.
his senses.
He's on Nowhere Street right now.
Suplex him over the rope, off the rope. Oh, it was almost like a...
Devastating move to the back of the neck of Steamboat. That might have done it to him.
Dropped him on his head. Could be a serious injury.
Very serious. He draw that, you know, those vertebrae up in that neck.
Chokehold by the thing. It's cutting down Steamboat.
Oh, snap suplex.
Suplex.
Devastating snap suplex.
grab the tights on that one because we can see a rip in the side of the ring apparel of the Steamboat.
Well, I don't think he's too worried about them tights right now. I was worried about coming out here without a real serious injury.
Another headbutt by the Thing. Steamboat's got to come up with some sort of plan to come out of this one on top.
He does. I don't know what. Oh.
Double chop, right?
Double chop to the
Go to
throat,
that
single
midsection.
chop. Oh.
Martial arts chop to the
Backhand
head.
to the forehead. I don't know if it's a good idea to go to that Thing's head. It just seems like that's his major weapon, that big headbutt. You might have to just... Oh.
Nice.
Took his head off with that.
And Steamboat's going outside. He's up on that top rope. He's got him.
Three. Whoa.
What a maneuver. Vic Steamboat victorious.
Stay tuned, because out of the jungles of Africa, the Cheetah Kid coming up.
If you're...
Ladies and gentlemen, it's International Championship Wrestling. The Cheetah Kid from Johannesburg, South Africa. We've heard so much about him, and finally we're going to have an opportunity to see him at work. He comes with quite a reputation as one of the high flyers in the world of professional wrestling. The Cheetah Kid meeting Chris the Edge Evans from Calgary, Canada, here on International Championship Wrestling.
A shot to the chest by Chris Evans. He's starting this match. He's not being appreciated by the crowd, so to speak. We've heard so much about this Cheetah Kid from South Africa, which just goes to show the ICW goes worldwide for its talent. And now they're looking up.
I think you're going to see quickness and agility and high-flying moves like you've rarely seen before. This man comes with experience worldwide. There's no doubt about it that the Cheetah Kid has developed quite a reputation for himself. And now he said, let me finally go to the big time, International Championship Wrestling, and test the waters, so to speak.
They're looked up right now, and... Oh, he tried, but it wasn't a clean break that time, and the Cheetah Kid just ducked out of the way, and Chris Evans is out at ringside.
Let me tell you, when we watch a Cheetah Kid, you're going to see some of the most innovative moves ever.
Rake to the eyes by Chris the Edge. Shot to the midsection, to the back of the throat, whip into the ropes. Elbow to the chest. This Chris the Edge Evans is not holding back at all in his beginning of this match here. Slamming to the mat, big elbow to the chest. He's going for the count.
With a wrestler like the Cheetah Kid, I think Chris the Edge Evans is doing exactly what he should be doing. Because as soon as he backs away from the Cheetah Kid, with the reputation of the high-flying skills of the Cheetah Kid, there would be no holding him back.
Well, he's not letting up at all, and he's not letting the Cheetah Kid get in one breath. Off the ropes again, another elbow to the chest, and those elbows to the chest can certainly suck the wind out of you in no time at all.
You can see
Going for a suplex. He's got him up there. He's down to the mat. Down for a pin one more time.
You can see the welts across the chest of the Cheetah Kid as those elbow smashes are having their effect. The Cheetah Kid whips him across.
He's down to the mat. Off the ropes one more time.
As the Cheetah Kid showing him, by no means, fabulous move. By no means is he finished. He's just warming up.
Kick out by Chris.
Let me tell you,
He wants a timeout.
the Cheetah Kid is known to go in that ring for an hour. And when he's finished at the end of that hour, you think he just stepped into the ring.
He's got a lot of stamina. He's not incredibly large, but he's in good shape. Big black back flip for Chris Evans.
Each and every morning he's out there, he's running miles and miles.
Oh, you've got to do the running to get that wind up. Look at this move. Flip, big elbow to the chest off the second rope. Goes for the pin. Chris Evans kicks out one more time. Back into the corner. Whipped into the other corner. He's up.
Just flips him back into the center of the ring. The Cheetah Kid meaning business in his one of his very first appearances on International
Did you
Championship
notice
Wrestling.
he did not jump on the ropes. He jumped onto his thighs. Backed into the corner and shoulder straight to the midsection. Chris Evans is backing up, taking his time. Another shot into the midsection. He's trying for 3.
The Cheetah Kid's got to get himself out of this corner, out of this position, up to the top rope. Backflip into the center of the ring. Beautiful drop kick. Down goes Chris the Edge Evans. Out of nowhere, the Cheetah Kid.
Cheetah is a great name for him because he is quick like a cat and he always lands on his feet. Big suplex. Down. Chris Evans is not looking too... Only a 2 count. I can't believe he kicked out of that one. I don't know where he got it from.
Just a little bit
Another
of
rake
reserve.
to the eyes. Chris Evans is certainly not going by the rules today. Now he's getting some of his own medicine. Oh, over the second rope, out onto the floor, and he hit hard. Chris Evans is catching his breath.
You can see Chris Evans on the floor. Whoa, the Cheetah Kid just flies over the top rope and to the floor and lands on Chris the Edge Evans.
I don't believe it.
Unbelievable.
He had to leave. That is like an 8 or 9 foot drop to the floor. Look at the look in his eyes. He's got the eyes of a panther or a cheetah. Nice cartwheel, and he did not even let go of his grip as he pulled off that cartwheel. I'm stunned, Gary. I just can't believe that move. I've never seen anything like that.
Well, Brian, we've heard a lot about the Cheetah Kid, and he has definitely lived up to all of the superlatives
He's up on the top rope.
that have preceded him.
Little dance there. Oh, it's over. This has got to be the 3 count. Who could get up from that?
That's the Cheetah Kid steamroller, just steamrolls his way over Chris the Edge Evans as he makes his way to International Championship Wrestling, live from Kirchner's up here in the beautiful Catskill Mountains. The Cheetah Kid.
Coming up next, SD Special Delivery Jones. That's the success.
Introducing, first making his way toward the ring, Parts Unknown, weighing 258 pounds, Executioner number 1.
With his Duke Ship the Duke in beautiful Wildwood, New Jersey at the Wildwood Convention Center. We're about to see SD Special Delivery Jones as he ties up with Tony the Hitman Stetson. And refereeing this match is none other than your favorite Duke, the Mighty Mediator.
So, how you doing today, Brian?
Oh, great. We had a wonderful day. It's been beautiful down here in Wildwood, New Jersey. It was about 85
all the ladies, ooh, all the pretty ladies out on the beach, and they were hanging around the Duke.
Well,
hanging on their arm. Ooh, I love it down here.
Well, big money attracts a lot of things, Duke,
And ladies are one of them.
ladies are one of them. Well, let's get up to the match. Nevertheless, SD Jones coming back to the RCW for the first time, and Mediator right in there, as always, right on top of things.
Great referee, great referee.
No doubt about it. He's
Real good.
He's definitely leaned towards your direction a few times.
He has?
Oh, absolutely.
He never has leaned towards my direction, ever.
Well,
Get that straight before we even go any farther here. Who is this masked executioner here? Looks like a very, very good athlete.
No, he's
good
definitely
shape.
in fine shape. Back against the rope there. Clean break by SD Jones, being warned by the Mediator about something. You've got to hand it to the Mediator. He's a lot smaller than a lot of these wrestlers, but he's not afraid to get right in there and tangle with them and let them know who's boss in that ring.
That's right.
And when the Mediator's in the ring, he's definitely the boss.
That's what he's supposed to do, and he does a good job of it.
He does a fine job.
That's why I like to have him referee every one of my family's matches.
Well,
Due to the fact that he's a great referee.
a fair referee, would you say?
He's fair, very fair, very fair. He goes by the book, and that's what I like if I go by the
No
book.
doubt about it. Well, little roll around the ropes there, and the executioner. He
Look,
wants a timeout.
is he really going to kick him?
I don't know if he was or not. It looked like he's going to go for a second there.
That's exactly what I mean. You can't trust him. You know exactly what I'm saying? You can't trust him.
International Championship Wrestling going all over the world. They bring you the best in professional wrestling. And, oh, nice side headlock takeover by SD Jones. And, Duke, you must be looking forward to the Oktoberfest of wrestling. One of the most spectacular.
Actually, my mother's going to buy that. That should actually probably be called the Duke Festival.
The Duke Festival of Wrestling. I think you've got something there, Duke. I don't know if we can get a lot of fans out to it.
Everybody would come. Bristol, come on now. Everybody would come to that.
everyone?
Everybody be there. There'd be millions and millions of fans at the Duke Fest.
The Duke Fest. Duke Fest 88. It's got a ring to it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And speaking of the ring, back in the ring, working on that arm is S.D. Jones, and the masked executioner's really bitten off more than he can chew today by the looks of things.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I've been sitting here thinking about that. I'm gonna call my mother up, and we're gonna get a tour going. I might even bring you with me.
Will you bring me with you?
Yeah, like to carry my bags or something.
Off the ropes. Oh, sorry, Duke, you made me laugh on that one. Off the ropes, S.D. Jones. Stops right there. Nice arm drag. Takes over the masked executioner. One more time, the masked executioner wants a timeout.
See him grab by his tights here and pull him over?
He didn't grab by his
Twice he did that.
How can you grab his tights and an arm drag, Duke?
By the strap around
his... You know the maneuver.
Yeah, he grabbed him by the strap around his shoulder. I seen it.
Oh, you saw it.
What were you looking at? Bristol, stop looking behind you. Look at the match.
I'm watching the match. What an exciting match it is here in Wildwood, New Jersey.
It really is. It's beautiful down here today. I love it down in Wildwood, New Jersey. It's not as nice as Los Angeles, where I come from, but it'd do.
Well, it definitely, I've been to Los Angeles. I've been to your house, as you remember.
Yeah, that's right. A beautiful home, wasn't it?
You've got a lovely pool.
Yeah, that's right. My mother takes care of me.
Ooh, big shoulder block sends S.D. Jones down. Quick cover by the executioner. Did you see that?
Oh,
S.D. Jones
a lot of power there.
Threw him nearly 2 feet in the air.
He would never do that to any member of my family. My family were like 1, 2, 3. Would have been over. It would have been over.
I slid across the rope. S.D. Jones in a lot of pain over that maneuver.
Oh,
Quick
here you
kick
go.
to the midsection by the executioner being warned by the mediator. Ooh, did you see that yank of the tights there?
No, I wasn't looking. I didn't see it.
You didn't see it. Never fails. I
didn't see it. What's that big hole in his back? Is that where his brain?
S.D. Jones.
Yeah, he has a big hole in his back.
Head into the turnbuckle, sort of giving the masked executioner the message that it's not...
This quality...
Call now.
Right.
Well, they're known for having hard heads.
Strutting there by S.D. Jones. Earlier on, S.D. Jones told us he
See that? He's biting him. That's very, very illegal. Come on, Savoldi.
No, he's not biting him. He's over there. What's Joe Savoldi got to do with it? He's not even in this match.
Yeah, he's in the back there. You see him back there, Joe Savoldi, watch this match?
I suppose he's eating a hot dog and eating popcorn.
No, he's in the back there. I just seen him.
Down for the cover. On the account of one, mediator right
he's looking down at me. I don't like him.
He's looking down at you. He has to. He's taller than you are.
No, he's up and down.
Big scoop.
Let's get off him. I don't like him anyway.
Slam down. A big elbow smash. The executioner is right on top of S.D. Jones, not letting up one bit. Goes for the cover. Another high kick out. S.D. Jones sends the executioner nearly 3 feet in the air that time. S.D. Jones shot to the midsection, but a rake to the eye stops him cold. Snap there, takes him over.
I told you eventually he was going to take over the executioner.
Front face lock by the executioner.
He should reach in that big hole in his back there and pull out his brain.
Mediator's right there, making sure it's not a choke.
He's a great referee, the mediator, isn't he?
No doubt about it. He's right there on top of the action, as always. He's out on a world talent search right now. And if it was up to me, I'd take a map of the world and I'd throw darts at it. That's how I'd send him places.
Why is that?
Because it's nice not to have him here. When we're in the studio and he's on the talent search, it's great because I don't get yelled at. I've been in the studio all by myself.
You little pansy.
Oh, what's this little pansy? I'm just tired of him. So it's been nice hosting the show all by myself.
You can't stand the heat in the kitchen. Get out, okay?
Oh, I can't stand the heat in the kitchen. Oh, rake to the eyes and a reversal.
See that? You see what I mean? How S.D. Jones always using illegal tactics.
It's called fighting fire with fire, dude.
No, it's...
You know.
See that? Now he's trying to rip his leg off.
But what would you do if someone went to kick you and you had quick enough reflexes to grab it?
I call my family.
Picked him up. Ooh, big knee drop. Sends the executioner down. Ooh, big shot to the chin. Right down his back goes the executioner. S.D. Jones being warned by the mediator. Open up those fists. Picks him up right by the mask. Ooh,
once again, a closed fist.
Another. And a big left sends the executioner right into the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle goes the executioner. S.D. Jones looking great this week. He's always in great shape.
That I will give him. He's always in great shape. Always
Works out at the gym all the time. And as you mentioned earlier, perhaps we could see some six-man tag action. S.D., Tony Atlas, and Rocky Johnson, perhaps against some members of your family. It'd be a very exciting match, to say the least.
It would be. I wouldn't even consider it a match because I think my family would just dominate that match. Would eat them right up.
S.D. Jones let him go. He had the Executioner in the wrong place. Executioner lucky to get out of that one alive. Tying up. Back against the ropes is the Executioner. He's went for that rake to the eyes. Ooh, shot to the throat.
Another shot, another shot. Look at that, huh?
Vicious chop.
Take a look at that, Brian. He's making a comeback here.
Oh, bad move. Fist to the forehead of S.D. Jones. Looks like he injured his hand on that one.
I spoke to him earlier, too. I told him not to hit him in the head.
You mean to say you spoke to a wrestler that's not in your family and he didn't listen
I gave him, he's a young wrestler, Bristol, and I gave him a little advice. That's all I did.
Didn't take your advice?
No, see, that's why he's not in my family.
No
that's
doubt
exactly
about
why he's
that.
not in my family.
I've never heard of a wrestler not taking your advice.
Yeah. Well, I'll never give him any advice anymore. He's done.
Well, nevertheless, side headlock by the Executioner and big elbows off the ropes goes SD. Big shoulder block sends the Executioner down. Leaps over, comes back in, ducks under a clothesline. Big flying body tackle and down goes Executioner. Only a count of two. SD Jones complaining to the mediator that it was not a very fast count. Have to disagree with him there. Trading shots here. SD Jones and the Executioner back and forth. Ooh, double shot to the throat.
See what I mean? The mediator jumped right in.
Both wrestlers threw the mediator right across the ring, and he's right back in there.
Should both be disqualified. Look at that.
No doubt about it. An Executioner and SD Jones, it looks like it'll be a double disqualification. Mediator right into the action this week, getting thrown across the ring twice. Let's cut to Gary Michael Capetta for the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee confirming his decision. Since both wrestlers questioning, he has declared this match a double disqualification.
Up next, you're going to find out what the world was before Glasnost and Gorbachev invaded our privacy. Mr. USA, Tony Atlas, against the Mad Russian.
If you're looking...
Alongside the mighty mediator, and here it is, Mr. USA Tony Atlas.
Mr.
Taking
USA Tony.
The Mad
like
Russian.
That phrase.
Mr. USA, yes, he was Mr. USA. Do you remember? Do you know anything about?
The key word on that was.
He was, yes.
Was is the key word. Remember that word.
He retired from bodybuilding and took up professional wrestling.
Right.
He finds it much more
I
gratifying.
think more than his bodybuilding retired. You want to know between you and I? That's how I feel about it.
Oh, well.
Okay?
It's a nice side headlock by the Mad Russian.
That's right.
You know what he's mad about?
He's not mad about anything. He knows he's the best, and that's it. He knows he's one of the up-and-coming contenders with the ICW, and he knows he can do the job.
He can definitely do the job.
I don't think he's overmatched here. I would say it's the other way around. I would say that I think Tony got a little bit more than you are.
Well, I'd say that they're pretty evenly.
What you say doesn't count. Let's watch the match.
Not to you anyway.
People don't listen to you.
They don't? All right.
Stupid tuxedo.
You don't like my tuxedo.
Neck. Look at a skinny neck.
All right.
Look at Tony. Look at that expression of intelligence on his face.
You know what a pectoral is?
Yeah, I know what a pectoral is.
Oh, full Nelson by the Mad Russian.
Right.
Tony doesn't look too worried about it, does he?
Yeah.
He's waving at the fans at ringside.
That goes to show you the man doesn't know when he's close to death.
Look at the size of those biceps. Easily powers his way
I
out.
don't think it was so easy. He probably did something around where you couldn't see it and he just had to let
The
it.
Mad Russian, not quite knowing what to make of Mr. USA. The Black Superman.
I think he knows what to make of.
You think he does?
Yeah, and I don't think either one of us could say it on TV.
I don't know, Mr. Mediator.
You don't know anything, Bristol.
We've got quite a highlight coming up later on this week. We're going to see you back in the ring refereeing.
Oh, yeah. Fans got a treat in store. I'm going to show them what a real referee's all about.
Tony Atlas stops. The Mad Russian notices that he stopped. Tony thinks it's quite funny. He's getting quite a laugh out of it,
Yeah, well,
isn't he?
he is. I don't see anybody else laughing. And if they are laughing, they're probably laughing at him.
The fans at ringside like Mr. USA. He's a fan favorite everywhere the RCW goes.
He is, huh?
Yes, he is.
That's your opinion.
He's a fan favorite in America, in Canada. We're going to Canada very soon, because you know that.
That's right. We're going to Canada. Tony Atlas, don't watch out. We may leave him.
Mad Russian, the armbar, Mr. USA.
Oh, yeah, Canada's very close to this guy's territory here, the Mad Russian.
Is it?
It's very close. You're getting up in the Great North. You know what I mean?
Great North.
That's right.
I've been there. You said you've never been to Canada.
I've never been there. I've never made the statement that I want.
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
Okay, I thought you would
Take the hair out of your ears.
I don't got any hair in my ears.
Get a haircut. Clean up. You look terrible.
Oh, sorry. One mistake. The side headlock by the Mad Russian.
He squeeze his head like a grape.
Well, I don't know about that. How would you compare the arm strength of the Mad Russian to Tony Atlas?
I'd say they're equal.
Like running into a wall of bricks, the Mad Russian. Takes another try.
Right. Well, you're the most biased person I've ever met.
Why do you say that?
Terrible.
Why do you say I'm biased?
You better not go on vacation.
Scoops him up and slams him down. I better not go on vacation in Russia.
That was a surprise move.
I'm surprised the guy walked right into it.
Caught him off balance.
And Mr. USA picked him right up like a sack of potatoes. Used your own terminology, describing me being tossed into the pool by...
Well, look, I wasn't there. I would have held you under.
I wish you'd been there.
If I was there, you wouldn't be here today, pal.
I suppose you're right.
You'd probably be floating face first down.
Nice thing to say.
No, it's not. That isn't a nice thing to say. I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that to me.
No, I wouldn't.
You would have helped them throw me in, though.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't have needed any help. I'd have done it myself.
We'll see about that. Back in the corner, Mr. USA.
There he goes. Where is Mr. You don't see him laughing now, do you?
No, he's definitely not laughing now. On the receiving end of some kicks and some powerful arm smashes down on the canvas.
Look at Mr. USA now.
The Mad Russian definitely taking advantage here.
Pleading for mercy.
Pleading or bleeding?
Wanting to be somewhere else and just can't find his way there. That's the problem now.
Well, I don't know. Wanting to be somewhere else. Like he's waited a long time for this match. This is a special flag match.
I don't think
United States versus Russia.
I don't think the weight was worth his while, do you?
I don't know.
That's where he looks best on his back.
The match is not over yet.
The match is not over yet.
You can use the term horizontal champion again.
You got that.
I don't know, media.
You got that right.
I can't wait to see you
got
get back
that right.
Looking forward to that.
Look at that big smile Tony Atlas had about
He's not too happy right now, obviously.
No, he don't look too happy now. There he goes with a surprise move again.
Oh, rake to the eyes by the Mad Russian.
What about that? What about that? What about that?
That's called fighting fire with fire.
Is that what that's called?
Head hard into the turnbuckles of Mad Russian goes.
Is that what that's
Tony
called?
Atlas backs him into the ropes. Whips him off.
Let's see here.
Oh, big clothesline. The huge arm of Tony Atlas.
And he finds any way to...
Drives the Mad Russian right down to the canvas. Big elbow
He does
smash
anything he can do to win.
There he goes. Big splash.
Not right.
There's the 3 count.
Not right at all.
Tony Atlas victorious over the Mad Russian.
Well, that's not a match he should be proud of. I've got to be perfectly honest.
And there it is, the Dungeon Master, the Moondog. I tried to get in the ring and make the official announcement.
You see what happens when you provoke a champion?
He did not provoke
You see what happens when you... He provoked the
He
Moondog.
did not provoke
and
him.
he provoked
the Moondog
the
shoving
Dungeon
the
Master.
referee. It's not even an official match.
Where's
I don't
Mr.
believe
Atlas
this.
now?
Mr. Atlas is down on the canvas. It's 2-on-1
That's
situation.
what happens when you don't show respect.
That's what happens when someone sneaks up behind you.
Oh,
2-on-1
he didn't
situation.
sneak up behind
the Moondog obviously
How can you say that?
dragging
On TV, you say people just see what happened.
up on the second rope, the Dungeon Master. This is terrible. Tony Atlas in the wrong place at the wrong time, being held by the Moondog.
See, that's
And you're
his
laughing
life
at him. I
story.
can't believe you can sit here and laugh at something.
Customers call now. 1-800-776-7800.
Well, we're joining this match in progress as we see the RCW Ladies Champion, Heidi Lee Morgan, as she takes on from California, Muscle Beach, Miss Olympia Hartower. Hartower takes Heidi Lee down to the canvas, being warned by referee Jack Savage. Rake of the hair there. Now she's working on that arm of Heidi Lee. Heidi Lee gives up nearly 35 pounds to the challenger, Olympia. And she's in a lot of pain right now as Miss Olympia is working on that arm. Nice kick over. Heidi Lee goes for the cover. Count of 2 and kick out by Olympia. Back into that same hole, still working on that arm. Still trying to break out of that hole. Heidi Lee complaining to the referee about a pull of the hair. Kicks out one more time. Got it pinned over. The legs. She's still got the legs wrapped around. No escape for Heidi Lee. This Miss Olympia from Muscle Beach is in quite good shape. And Heidi Lee, who also works out in the gym a lot. They're both in fabulous shape, and we're in for an exciting match today. Heidi Lee's still trying to break out of the combination hold on the arm and the leg scissors, and she's having no luck whatsoever. Referee Jack Savage reaching in to make sure both shoulders aren't down to the mat. There we go. Count of 2 and same thing over. Another count. Count of 2 and a kick out once again. The seesaw battle back and forth here on RCW Wrestling. Up, Olympia up now. Is it a chokehold? Nope. She's got a front face up. Now she's got to buy the hair. Picks her up. flips her over, puts her in that reverse front chin lock. Looks like Heidi Lee's complaining that it's a choke. Oh, she may have been complaining to the referee that it was a pull of the hair. Miss Olympia looks at the crowd and says that there was no pull of the hair, but the ringsiders have other ideas. Heidi Lee still complaining that it's a chokehold, but referee Jack Savage, as always, right on top of the action. Heidi Lee trying to make an escape, and she's having no luck whatsoever. Miss Olympia wearing down the champion. This is a non-title match, but a win here by Miss Olympia could put her in contention for a title match for that belt. A side headlock, and she's got that hair, and she's very good at hiding it from referee Jack Savage. No, she's still got it. She tried to throw her off the ropes, but Miss Olympia's got her arms wrapped tight. She changes sides now. She's working on that neck area. She's still got her in that side headlock, and Heidi Lee still complaining she's got the hair. Put her over, snap there right on the hair, and back to that front face lock. The champion here is down on the mat, and she's trying to make some sort of comeback. She's having no luck whatsoever against this new contender here, Miss Olympia Hightower. The referee's right there making sure that it's not a chokehold, but as you know, a hold like this can definitely wear you down. Takes the fight out of you, the wind out of your sails, so to speak. It almost looks like a variation on a sleeper hold, but she hasn't got the other arm up over the head. It looks like a chokehold from here. Heidi Lee looks like she's losing her breath, but she's up on her feet now. Miss Olympia finally let go. Oh, big elbow smash right to the face, and down goes Heidi Lee. Picks her up by the hair. Now she's got her over that top rope. Going for the choke. Yanks the rope back. Heidi Lee is not looking too good at this point. Once again, she's got her rope. She's pulling the hair, pulling her over that top rope. Cutting off the wind, cutting off the oxygen supply. Oh, pulls on the rope. Back over flip goes Heidi Lee Morgan. Oh, got her. Picks her up with her legs and still smash of the head. Taking her up. Scoops her up now. She's got her in the air. Slam down to the canvas goes Heidi Lee. Right by the hair. Picks up Heidi Lee. Miss Olympia. Whip to the corner. In goes Heidi Lee. And right in there with a big knee is Miss Olympia. She's still working out of the corner. Into the other turnbuckle, Heidi Lee Morgan. One more time. Oh, short clothesline, and down goes the champion. Why doesn't Miss Olympia go for a cover? She's got her day. She's got her definitely whipped it down to the mat again. A big smash of the arm across the back. Champion Heidi Lee Morgan is definitely looking in trouble here. Miss Olympia, definitely the match has been all Olympia. Right there showing a little bit of bicep. Kisses her own bicep. I guess she's proud of those arms. Backed into the ropes. Fed over those off the ropes. Now here she goes. Goes for a hip toss. Heidi Lee tries to reverse it. Can't get her over. Goes for the... What a nice aerial move on Heidi Lee Morgan. Takes it over. Little cartwheel there. And flying drop kick to Miss Olympia down to the canvas. Another drop kick. Missed by Heidi Lee Morgan. She landed on the mat. Olympia Hightower has definitely got the advantage here. Working on the back, smashing Heidi Lee down to the canvas. Heidi Lee dragged to her feet by the hair. Scooped up one more time. Here she's going. She's going to try and press her. Oh! Tried to press her, and I don't know if she dropped her over backwards or just lost the grip. I'm not sure. Heidi Lee Morgan is definitely in trouble here. Oh, held against the rope. Big elbow smashed right to the chest area. Trying to come back. Heidi Lee Morgan trying to mount an offensive here. Heidi Lee backs her into the turnbuckle. She swings fists. Oh, right in the eyes by Miss Olympia Hightower. Once again, the champion is dazed. Any advantage she tried to get right there is definitely gone now. Whip to the ropes. Flips her over. Oh, down to the canvas goes Miss Heidi Lee. Picked up by the hair one more time. Into the ropes. Off the ropes. There she goes. Sunset flip goes over. Kind of 1, 2, and kick out. Kick to the head. Miss Olympia. There she goes again. Flying head scissors. Takes her down. Rolls her over. Lets her out. Goes for another flying head scissors. And what's this? She's taking her over. I've never seen a move quite like that. She got it for the flying head scissors. Flipped around. Nice leg drag there. Taking down the challenger. Looks like she's going to try for a flip. Is it a Boston Crab? She's got her in a Boston Crab. Oh, flipped out of it. Lot of strength in the leg by Miss Olympia Hightower. Tries to go for a pin, and up goes Heidi Lee Morgan. There it is, a 3 count.
If you're looking for the best promotion available, 9-2-8300.
They get the big check. The loser gets the real little check. So who cares what the fans
But you can still win without having to resort to all the tactics that
That's
you're
right.
saying
Well,
that Brian Walsh
Walsh just
should
got a big
have
elbow
to
there. Well,
resort to. He's a good wrestler.
I'm dragged by the Root Kid, and you know Walsh is he's getting thrown around a little too more than I think he's expected to. Leg drop on the arm, he's going to start working his left arm. But you're right. You know, see the people. Hey, the people influence a lot of people. To me, they're there or they're not there. I don't really care if they're cheering me or booing me. It don't matter to me. I've never been one to care what anyone else thought.
That's a point well taken.
So maybe Walsh has just come along. You know, he's coming into that attitude.
But there's still viewers out there watching that are going to say that you can still win.
Them guys that are sitting out there to care like that, they're the wimpy guys with the big, thick glasses and the goofy teeth. You know, who cares what they think? My friends don't care. My friends want to see people getting beat up. And that's what this Brian Walsh, he could hang out with me now. I kind of like this attitude change. And as you see it over the last few weeks, it's gradual. That big 2 feet right to the eyes.
You're hearing the voice of the Boston bad guy, or the Boston bad boy.
Bad boy. Get it right. Tony Rumble, host of the #1 rated show in all of professional wrestling, a Rumble seat. Here comes Walsh with a big suplex coming up. Oh, Roof blocking it. And Walsh ain't going to get him. It's coming the other way. Oh, right on it. Look at Walsh spitting up. Look. You see that?
Johnny Roop is a lot more talented
right
than he looked
inside. And he's hooked the leg. Oh, Walsh kicked out.
Johnny Roop didn't look that impressive.
Yeah, Walsh has underestimated this kid. Yeah. This kid, like I said, he's a nephew of the legendary Bob Roop, old Olympic wrestler, and Walsh just 2 kidney shots right there, rake of the eyes, the old Mo Larry Curly rake of the eyes. I kind of like that myself. And Walsh, you know, he's got to get rough. He's going to introduce his head to the turnbuckle. And now Roop, you see that amateur style ain't going to get you nowhere when your head is dazed like that. He's a little, his head's dizzy right now. Here comes a pile driver. Here comes a pile driver. Brian Walsh knows how to lay this in. Bang! Oh!
That
he
would
put that
right
Johnny
in. Roop as if he goes for the cover here.
That was right in. Walsh want to punish him, drop a big knee across the throat. This Walsh, he's going for the cover, but he's a little close to the rope. There's a foot on the rope.
Foot on the rope.
Billy Silverman, referee, yeah. He's a hawk, isn't he? He noticed every little thing. Look at yelling at Walsh. See, Walsh didn't know that. He better turn around. Roop drop kicks him over the top. Whoa, right to the foot. And let me point out something in the ICW. You don't see any of these mats on the outside of the ring where you see in these other leagues in the continental United States. That's a cement floor. That is an Augusta Civic Center cement floor.
Now, I've seen you in some of your matches that you and Tony, you fight a lot of your fights. I saw you in a couple of matches that you don't even wait till they get in the ring. You're outside of the ring.
Why should I? Sometimes I grab them.
Because isn't wrestling supposed to be within the side of the ring?
Brother, let me tell you something. You've got to win You've got to win the match. Whether it's fair or not, they don't care in 10 years. They're just going to tear the record book. Walsh just with a guillotine across the top rope. And if you can see in the background, the Duke got a little enjoyment out of that. He's doing the international color. I think that's going over to Sweden or something there. That's why they got
Duke not too far away, but again, the rumor always circulated that the Duke seems to have a lot of interest in Brian Walsh. Maybe that's all it is.
He's a talent coordinator. You know, the Duke is one of the biggest scouts going. That's why his family is always the #1 family in professional wrestling in the international level. You know, he's
also a little bit on the manipulative side. He manipulates a lot of people.
You know, when you have that kind of money, you can do it. You can do it. He's got plenty of money. You know, his mother's one of the richest women in California, Beverly Hills. You know, she hang out with like Zsa Zsa Gabor and all them ladies, and she got more diamonds than Zsa Zsa. So tell you how much money he got.
There's a reverse on.
Yeah, this wild thing. Like I said, he's not quitting either. This kid's showing me a lot here, this Roop. He's showing me a lot with a reverse backbreaker, bear hug, takedown from behind. This is the amateur moves. Now you see, look at that. Look at the pressure he's applying to that left shoulder. Walsh, and he's pulling it. Look at this. He got a couple of fingers in his eye there, Bob. I don't hear you saying that he's bending the rules a little. He got him by the back of the hair, and he just rammed his face straight down. So obviously, Mr. Roop knows that the only way you're going to win in the ICW is to fight fire with fire and be bad. You know, you have to look at Walsh.
Walsh isn't done yet. Walsh comes back with a punch to the midsection.
Walsh is going to outclass this kid. This kid is just coming down to it. There's a knife edge across the throat, arm wringer. He's going to fire him across the ring at full speed right into that turnbuckle. You know what that does to the backbone? Oh, kick to the stomach.
Kick in the stomach right behind it.
Right behind that. Elbow to the back of the head. Walsh is starting to open it up big time. And he's going to throw him out again. You know, this kid's been spending a lot of time right on that cement floor. That's how they used to say it in the Beverly Hillbillies. You know, Duke and me, we went over there. Look at it. Look, like I said, Walsh, he looked like a young Bob Backlund. He looks like he got that type
I
of
have to
body.
agree that he is a very talented wrestler.
He's a
I've been
talented
watching him,
wrestler.
and he's got a lot of
Former
heart.
European, one half of the European Tag Team champs. And look at this Silverman. He's awful pushy trying to get him back in the neutral corner and start that count. And here comes Root back in. Walsh right on top, right on top. He's not giving him a chance to breathe. Shoots him in. Misses the elbow. Here comes Roop. He's done, over the top rope, and he's out of the ring. Out on that cement floor. He's spending an awful lot of time on that cement floor. There's poor Roop here, but you know he's got an awful lot of intestinal fortitude. He keeps getting back in that ring.
He's very quick, and he's got some moves for somebody that, and Walsh is young too. Walsh is still a long ways to go here in
Well,
the
you got
ICW.
this could be considered a young lion match. You know, the ICW, you can find it from the young wrestlers to the old veterans. Everyone want to be in the ICW, and all you have to do is, all those wrestlers out there, let them send in their resumes to 11 Alpine Road, Parsippany, New Jersey, 07054. We take any wrestler from all over the world. It doesn't have to be from certain federations. We want anyone. If you want to come and fight, and I mean fight, you come to the ICW.
Well,
Walsh drops him down, big elbow. Walsh is setting him up. I can see it. He's pulling up his knee pads. Here it comes. Wait till you see this, Bob. This is going to be a pleasure. I'm telling you right now. Brian Walsh from the top rope. As good as any, boy, as good as anybody in the business today. He is a victor. You know, you just saw another great week of the ICW 50th Anniversary Spectacular. The BBB's been on vacation, and he's going to be on vacation to the first of the year. That's when the new ICW is going to be taking place. In the heat wave that's called FLA, I'm having a blast. You know why? Because every week, my VCR's been taping these shows and taping every one of these classic matches. And if you ain't been doing that, you certainly ain't bad. See you next week on the ICW 5th Anniversary Spectacular.